Alright, we're talking about VHS, one of my most recent albums, and honestly, it's probably one of my best out right now. Basically, what VHS is that it's a retro sound from like 90s and 2000s music, and it has like a modern electronic flair. Basically, what I mean by that is that like a lot of these songs sound retro, but they're still cool to listen to. Basically, just to kind of go over the album cover a little bit. This was the original Mistakes in Color cover. It was actually supposed to be a deluxe, but it was scrapped way early on. So having this and just editing it on Vaporgram, I sort of made this sort of like Polaroid meets like a track tape sort of vibe to it. This Prism Deluxe album cover is actually another scrapped album that I had. It was called Prism. It was supposed to be made around Identity, but it was also scrapped in production. So when I did the deluxe for this album, I really I really love how I did it because it's what Prism and anything that I scrapped in the making should have been. It it's really an amazing album. And let's get right on to the facts about it. VHS was named Virtual Human Sound, but if it wasn't named Prism Deluxe, I would have gone with Visions Have Sound. The intro you hear on Lucid Jazz Party is actually heard on Back to LA. Basically, what I did was that I created a stutter that was so fast that it created this sort of ringtone sound. So when you hear this, that's basically the sound of Lucid Jazz Party here, just without the drums. Vampire was inspired by Elvis Costello. Basically, I was inspired by these sort of synthesizers and how weird they sounded. These three were actually premiered in the Occasion Showcase for Capstone 2. However, Fame Monster VIP isn't actually a VIP remix. It was Fame Monster Remix was not made until afterwards. So what basically this VIP is a extended version of that. The story around Mind Melt is that my teacher was putting on house music, and there was this droning C major in it that sort of inspired me just to make this song like pop out. And like honestly, it's like it's a classic house banger, if I'm gonna be honest with you. The click track on Under the Surface has actually been left in. It makes it sound like a ticking time clock, but honestly, I just left it in. My final fact is that a lot of this album actually comes from inspiration of Persona music. You can hear the evidence on Lucid Jazz Party and also Under the Surface if you listen to it more. The retroness of VHS really comes from love, and honestly, this album was really special to make. So, thank you guys for listening. Until next time, yeah.